So I'm gonna make this video quick. Once you set up these things, at the bottom there are two plugs. One plug for power and the other, which is a USB extender for the printer. Same thing with this here. This particular one has a longer cord for the printer. So this model here that has the LED, you can put the printer on a table, you know, that's about over 5 feet away. Whereas this is the length of it. This one you can pull this out and it goes an extra 5 feet. This one doesn't. So the printer would need to be close by. So you might want to use that little table that I have for the printer. Once you plug them in and turn them on, you'll see this, and I'll give you the password. I'll text it to you. First thing you do is you click this. Make sure the printer is turned on and plugged in already by the time you do this. You click this, you're gonna type devices and printers. So notice I'm just typing DEVI and already it comes out devices and printers. Just go there, and this is just to check that the system is able to read the printer. So you're gonna wait for it to load. Alright, so in this case, you see this is not highlighted. It's a little transparent because we don't have a printer plugged in. But once your printer is plugged in and turned on at the same time as the surface, then this should be the same as this. It should be opaque. So once that's good, that means you're ready to go. So just close out of here. And then you're going to open the Spark booth. It's also here, down there. So I already have everything set up for you. Also, your camera needs to be turned on at this time. And once you go inside and you turn on your camera, you also want to look in through here and make sure that the zoom is just perfect. You know, slightly within the backdrop, so you don't need to keep changing it all throughout. If you need them to, if there's only one or two of them and they look too small on the screen, just tell them to move closer to the camera instead of zooming in and out. But in terms of tilting it up and down, that's this one right here. So if your camera's not on, it'll say that. But once your camera is on, this is not going to be there. And everything is already set up. So all you need to do is click and hold this corner right here. What it does is it takes away the menu, so it's locked and people can't mess around with it. So once it's ready, all you need to do is click start so they can see themselves, and then you'll click next. So I use the design as a background so you can explain to them, okay, we're taking 3 shots here. Some people need explanation, some don't, but just so they can see what the design is going to be. So once you click start, it's automatic. You should hear the countdown through the speakers. So this model here with the LED, I'm going to put this speaker, this is going to go inside, right over here. And there's a power button, just click it once. And there's a plug that goes in there, which I believe is this one here, to charge. And then for the other set, there's speakers here, and just put those on top. Once you're setting up, put the wires through the hole, and then just stick the wire over here where the volume's at, and make sure it's plugged in and ready to go. And so once you do that and you're taking pictures and they want to print extra copies, all you do is go to album, and then right now it says no photos, but you'll see a photo here, and you click on the photo that needs printing, and on the side you'll see a button beside the photo that says print. You select the number of copies that you need, and this is just extra on top of what's already automatically printed. For the 18th birthday, because there is a scrapbook, automatically there will be 2 prints that are printed out. One for the scrapbook and one for the guest. They need to sign the scrapbook. If they need an extra photo, you can print it using the same setting, but don't print more than how many people are in there. So if there's only 2 of them, they said I want 4 copies, no, you cannot do that. Okay, and then you're gonna screw the light on top like so. You're gonna put it here. You're gonna put the umbrella facing out, and that's it. So once you're done, you're cleaning up, you're done, you're gonna want to give them this USB. All you need to do is exit out of here. So you're gonna hold that corner again until the menu comes out. Once you see the menu out, take your finger, you're gonna slide it across diagonally, and click X, and click the screen once, and then you're going to unplug the printer from here, and this is where you're gonna put the USB, so it's easy. So plug in that USB, and all you're gonna do is open this folder. It's a Spark Booth folder. And the event, this one is in particular, this is for the wedding, Ailey and David. So you're just gonna slide your finger to drag to highlight those 2. Oops. There you go. Hold it to right click and just put copy. And then you're gonna look for the USB here, and just gonna open the USB and paste it on there. So once you paste it and they're done copying, then that's it. You eject it and give them the USB, and that's it. Once you're done, just turn it off, and that's it. And you just follow the same steps of unplugging it, etc. And that is how easy it is. If you have any questions, just let me know. Alright, so this mechanism here, same thing. This is the tilted up and down. Oh, and one more thing. With both cameras, make sure on the lens, because this thing keeps getting knocked over by the metal piece. So sometimes it slides over to manual. You see right here. So make sure it's on AF, autofocus. So push this thing forward. So you hear the click right there. But sometimes when you're in the car and this thing hits the this metal piece, it gets pushed back. So always push it forward to the AF, autofocus. Alright. And that's it.